At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
Conditions here, absolutely sensational here. looking very good. All the conditions. Oval, as I said, marked out to perfection. Very blustery conditions in the back. You can see those trees bending sideways, the lighting towers, the sheds to the left of the screen. And great work by Johnny Douglas and his team here from Filming Footy. Should be a good game, this one. Not sure who's going to win. There's players in the warm-ups there. And in the West Perth Guernsey, they are Southern Cross. And Narembeen, who finished first. So it's first versus second. Narembeen are the maroon and gold. They finished on top of the ladder with 12 wins and 2 losses. And Southern Cross finished second with 10 wins and 4 losses there. So the two best sides are playing in the second semi-final. Barracobbin and Corrigan made up the top 4, but unfortunately Corrigan got knocked out in the first semi-final versus Barracobbin. So Corrigan all over Red Rover, and Barracobbin, they marched through to the preliminary final. No doubt a lot of those crew will be watching this game streaming live just to see how these sides play, because they've got to front up to the winner of these sides in Narembeen and in Southern Cross. As I said, very, very tricky conditions here playing footy this afternoon. Wind very, very difficult to adjust. You've got to get your head over the ball and kick the ball into the breeze very closely, otherwise the ball is going to turn sideways, hence the strong breeze here. It's my tip. I'm probably going to go for Narembeen, I think. They finish on the top, 12 wins and 2 losses. As the toss, both players go to the middle of the ground there. Dane Stephen, the captain there for Southern Cross. I'm waiting for Mitch Myaloni from Narembeen to come to the centre of the ground. As you see, the conditions here on the oval, absolutely sensational. And beautiful work by our cameraman Johnny Douglas. Both players then meet to shake hands, and the ball toss is about to commence. And heads or tails, so we'll see in a minute. Narembeen have won the toss, and they're kicking to the right of the screen with a bruise behind their right shoulder. So thanks very much for your company on Classic Classes Streaming Footy second semi-final, the 2024 second semi-final between Narembeen and Southern Cross. My name's Cam Roberts. Thanks for your company this wet, wild and wintry Sunday afternoon down here at Narembeen. It's very treacherous conditions, and they've still got those people in the back having a bit of a picnic lunch there, and they can run over and give us some scones later in the afternoon. Seeing our cameraman John's getting blown all over the place at the moment. Beautiful conditions here. Those big sheds in the background, a little close huddle there from Southern Cross. And very close huddle indeed they are. About to commence the 2024 second semi-final between Narembeen and Southern Cross. Look at those trees bending sideways here. Train track over the far conditions here. You can definitely see the strength of that breeze down here at Narembeen. And thanks very much to Great Southern Fuels, Johnny O'Neill and his team, and John Douglas' team from Filming Footy. Grassroots greatness, classic clash football this one. As I said, Narembeen won the toss and they kick into the right of the screen. And Southern Cross will be kicking to a breeze, they're kicking to the left of the screen. There's the close-up of the Southern Cross bench. Xavier Larcombe on the bench there for Southern Cross. And players building themselves up into the positions here. Keep your eye on number 15, Tara Backer. Played a bit of senior footy for Swans and also East Perth. A former player in the under-18s as well, so he's a very lively football there. Number 15, the long-sleeved Guernsey there for Southern Cross. And we're about to commence this game of footy. Solomon doing the ruck work for Narembeen, and Benji and Nasi doing the ruck work there for Southern Cross. We're about to commence the second semi-final here from the Narembeen Oval. It's Narembeen versus Southern Cross. The winner has a break, the loser. We're going to front up against Ben Cummer. Thanks for company. About to commence the start of the first quarter. Umpire throws a ball up. Went a little bit early was a ruckman in Solomon. Good tackle over the lot there. Solomon got his own footy. Southern Cross went out for the handball. There's by Hughes. He found his teammate by hands. They kicked the ball to centre half forward here to Southern Cross. There's that tricky bruise. It turned sideways. Ruckman went forward. There was Della Bosch. He overran it. Tricky bruise in the end. Under the feet there's Goodhill. He used that left foot and brings the ball in the middle of the corridor. And Ben Gianardi, the ruckman, marks here on that defensive wing. It's going to be more over this side of the ground, I would have thought. He lowers his eyes. There's that breeze. Takes it sideways. But in the front there, taking a good mark, is Della Bosco. Josh Della Bosco for Southern Cross. He hoiks the ball on a half-forward flank here. Under the contest for play. That play was Cox. He's tackled by Narembeen player. The umpire said, no cry, give the ball to me. So 35 metres out from Southern Cross. We've gone 1 minute of this second semi-final. Still no score to either side. Umpire just throws him the footy up. Solomon doing the ruck work. Handball's out was very good. Found his teammate. Now Spinks on the left. He goes to centre half forward. Over on the footy there is Mortimer. Now the numbers with Southern Cross. The play through Jackson Cale. The play mentioned before. He pulls the trigger and goes down the line there. But good defensive mark. Has been taken by Heath Spinks in the back pocket there for Narembeen. Spinks has the footy here. Pretty stagnant at the moment. As we said, very strong breeze. He hoiks the ball to left-hand side of the ground here. Spall was good. Run on by Jackson Cale. To the inside Bernard, centre half forward. And taking a good mark in front is Bashamule. Eric Bashamule. Having a very good year. He usually kicks a lot of goals, this young fella from Southern Cross. And the first attacking move already. We've gone 2 minutes of this second semi-final. Still no score. Narembeen yet to score, and also Southern Cross. And Bashamore has the opportunity now. 35 metres out directly in front. He's got to adjust to these very tricky conditions with a breeze. He's taking his time. He should be very quick for goals. Very deliberate over the ball here. He leans back. And there's that breeze pushed it sideways. At the first score on the scoreboard, it's a point to Southern Cross. They are 1 point. Narembeen yet to score, and that's on the Classic Clashes scoreboard. And thanks for your company on this Sunday afternoon from Narembeen. So run the ball out the back line for Thomas Baldwin. He kicks that ball in the defensive wing. And boundary umpire says, give the ball to me for a ball up. There's some very tricky conditions here. Thanks for your company on this Sunday afternoon. In front doing the ruck work is Solomon. He tried to find his teammate by hands, was impressive. Found his captain Maloney. Back to Solomon, back to Maloney. Handball over the top. Good hard running here by Narembeen. Got the old mongrel punt down the line. Well done by Jackson Cale. Trapped it beautifully. He goes on his right. Kicks the ball to half forward flank. Landing on the contest, dropping the mark. Spinks was good under pressure. He punches the ball into the half-forward flank here. Good defensive Spall. Good mark. He's been taken then by Nabaji. He's in a bit of trouble. Try to find Payet. Nabaji goes back, gets his own pill. He goes to Hughes. Hughes down the left half-forward flank here for Southern Cross. And good mark, good timing. He decides to play on by hands. Good attacking move here. They kick the ball in the pocket here. And good mark's been taken by Chilton Yarran, the veteran. So Chilton Yarran, been around the many clubs, many years, this fella. He's liable to kick this one through for a goal, I would have thought. We're on just over 4 minutes. It's 1 point to Southern Cross. Narembeen yet to score. So Yarran should be a soda for him, but it is a tricky breeze. Leans back on this. Does not matter. Goal umpire does not move there. So the first goal on the board goes on to Chilton Yarran. He kicks his first goal. Good start here by the underdogs in Southern Cross. They are 1-1-7. And Narembeen yet to score. We've gone 4:33 of this first quarter. A big shout out to the council here. The conditions in the Oval absolutely sensational. Better than the MCG, I reckon. We just tucked in the pocket on a beautiful big truck, thanks to Johnny Douglas and his team, and Great Southern Fuel providing the fuel for this magnificent classic class truck. We drive around the WA countryside. Hope you've seen it throughout the course of the year. It's coming down to the final so far the last few weeks. Good start by Southern Cross. Narembeen, can they answer? So guy's going to throw the footy up. Gianti versus Solomon. Solomon wins the contest here. All the handball over the top. They'll put his playing all kinds of pressure. There's Jay Gill overran it. They go forward again from outside 50. And that's how strong that breeze is. And Barsterville, he kicks his first goal. An electrifying start here for Southern Cross. They are 2-1-13. And Narembeen yet to score, but Southern Cross do have a very strong breeze over their right shoulder. But good start. And Heath Spinks over on the foot in the halfback flank, calls the turnover. And Bachamule just picked the ball up by one hand and kicked the ball from well outside 50. So 2-1-13. Southern Cross. And the Narembeen Hawks, they are yet to score. Umpire throws the footy up then. Solomon went early. That's better. They punch the ball here. There's that breeze and pulls the ball sideways. Leading in the foot race, there's the captain and Stephen. Sock off the ground was effective. Trying to find his teammate. There's Jackson Cale. He's going to get it back, Cale. Sells a bit of candy. Pulls the trigger, goes in the corridor. There's that breeze, went from right to left. Audrey punch in the end. Still in play here. Southern Cross have the numbers. Barshville got the last goal. Bayat got tackled high. And has the footy now. Bayat, the boy from Swansea East Perth Footy Club, a former player under 18s, chips the ball down the line and finds his teammate. Barshville will kick the goal in a minute ago. He pulls the trigger, goes up the corridor, the centre half forward, and good passage of play by Southern Cross. And Kane Hughes has the footy. Decides to play and he kicked the ball to the hot spot here. Running back in numbers are Narembeen. That's Ron Clark, and the boundary is the best friend there. The umpire says, give the ball to me for a boundary line throw. We're gone 7-12 of this first quarter. Southern Cross with a very strong breeze. They are 2-1-13. And the Narembeen Hawks yet to score. Run by the ruckman then, Solomon. Good defensive tackle. Held to him, no problem. The umpire says, give the ball to me for a ball up. Shake of the hand there by Blaine Wilson, the former player from South Fremantle, and the Fremantle Dockers, number 30. Good to see him back around playing footy here for Narembeen. The ruckman Solomon won it. Rode better by the Southern Cross player Matt Russo. In the pocket here. And minor scoring, there's no point. So 2-12-14. Southern Cross, Narembeen are yet to score. They have the footy in the back pocket here. Umpire's called, you've got to go back behind the player. That's Blaine Wilson, as I mentioned, former player from South Fremantle and the Fremantle Dockers. Wilson goes the ball down the line. It's a beautiful kick. There's that experience. He finds his teammate. That's Winters. Winters went up forward, pick up the sensation below his knee, through traffic. Good effort then. Got one high, surely. They might be holding the footy. It's the ladder. And the kick here to Southern Cross, right half back flank. They are in front at the moment. 2-2-14 to Narembeen yet to score. There's that breeze. Punches the ball out 55 metres over the far side here. There's Goodall, sells a bit of candy, goes on his left, puts him in the hot spot here. Ordinary kick in the end, and reading it better is Solomon. Dropped the mark in the end. Goes back here to Southern Cross by hands. That was okay. That was Rosso. Rosso had to go back. The 1-2. Good pressure here by Narembeen. They run the footy out. Thanks to Spinks. Spinks has it. I think it's playing him in at number 10, not in the budget. He goes on the left-hand side. He goes to half-forward flank. And good mark by hand. Clunking mark there by Matt Cole. So Cole, half-forward flank here, decided to play on. There's that tricky breeze. He punched the ball sideways in the end. Handball's okay. Running by Milione, the captain. Handball over the top. This is better by Southern Cross. And they've just pushed it wide for a minor score. So a minor score goes on the board to Narembeen. That's their first score. They are 1 point. Southern Cross, they are 2-2-14. We're gone 9-29 of this second semi-final. This 2024 clash in the Eastern Districts down here in Narembeen Oval. It's been a hot start by Southern Cross, but they are kicking with probably a 4 to 5 goal breeze. Can they get a few more goals on the scoreboard here. Umpire's called played on. It's Jackson Cale. Chips the ball down the half-back flank. Umpire didn't pay it. By hands was Narembeen okay. He kicked the ball to the left half-forward flank and going back into the back, which Bashamil takes a good defensive mark. He goes laterally to his teammate Dakar. He sells a candy, goes on the right. Back to Bashamil. He goes laterally. This is effective by Southern Cross, maintaining possession of the footy. And running out of the back line there is going okay. I'll drop the mark in the end by hands. Has got the 1-2. Jackson Cale put a tackle on Red over it. A good tackle, defensive tackle by Narembeen. The umpire says, give the ball to me. So 10:34 to go on in this first quarter. Second semi-final, 2-2-14. Southern Cross and Narembeen are 1 point. Good ruck work by Hughes. He's trying to find his teammate. Numbs in the contest and a force behind again. So 2 points here to Narembeen. The Hawks, they are 2 points. Southern Cross at 2-2-14, a margin of 12 points. 10:57 have gone in this first quarter. And the conditions here are very blustery. I hope that rain holds off, but we've got about 20 or 30 mils throughout the course of the night, so the farmers will be pretty happy with what I thought. Jackson Cale says I'm going to kick the ball long. He does the old-fashioned barrel. Jeez, it's gone about 60 metres. Over the top there by hands was effective. That was Hughes. He found his teammate by hands. That's a Sinclair. Sinclair back to Hughes. Hughes down the half-forward flank here. Trying to find Yaron. He's hotly pursued there by Chris Shaw, and the umpire, the boundary umpire, that says, give the ball to me for a boundary line throw-in. So there's a good old-fashioned scoreboard there, which shows 2-2-14 to Southern Cross, and the Hawks, that's Narembeen 2 points. Shallow throw-in by the boundary umpire, going through traffic, caught one high or held to him. That's the ladder. The umpire says, give the ball to me for another ball up. In the ruck where this time is Della Bosco. He ran under the footy, got the handball out by hands to Bolak. He's been tackled, choosing the ball full, gained a few meterage here. But on the footy there is Della Bosco. He's met very heavily by a couple of players from Narembeen and didn't like it either, and tells him a player there with Matt Cole. And the boundary umpire says, give the ball to me for another ball up. 12:22 have gone in this first quarter, 2-2-14 are Southern Cross. Narembeen 2 points only. Going back to the fighter players, Blaine Wilson. He got the handball over the top. That's better. Draw the play in the contest, Narembeen. They can use the corridor here. Can take a bounce. Can take another one. No one running at him. That's Duncan. Draws a play over the top. This is a good play by Narembeen. They go back rather than forward to Shaw. Shaw still has a footy. He chips the ball down the half-forward flank. There's that breeze. Used it to perfection. And Clark marks the footy. He kicks the ball to the hot spot here. And beautiful weighted kick. Oh, good effort in the end by the player. Stephen, the captain, was brilliant, saved a certain goal here. But Narembeen mark, they pull the trigger, they kick the ball low and finds his teammate lace out. That's Jack Winters, and Winters lines up. I wish he had that kick again because it's gone out of bounds on the full. Probably had a bit more time than we thought, did Winter. Should have used the time better, but didn't. And Bashamil marks a footy, right half back flank here for Southern Cross. The lead by 12 points, 2-2-14 to 2 points. Bashamil sells a bit of candy, gains a bit of media. He chips the ball down the line, trying to find his teammate. Running under the footy there is Gianti. He overran it. Should be holding the footy, but it's not. Narembeen by hands. They used the player very well. That was Shaw. Shaw takes the game on here. Takes a bounce. No, he doesn't. Gives the 1-2. That was Winters. Winter down the line. He's pleading for a kick out the match. Just about a good mark in the end. Well done by the experienced player there in Jackson Cale, the former player from East Perth. Rushed it through for another behind. So Narembeen, 3 points. Southern Cross 2-2-14, but a very tricky, strong breeze to kick into at the moment. And we've gone 14.5 minutes to this first quarter. It's Jackson Cale. Usually a very good kick for footy. This one's no exception. Goes down the right half-back flank, trying to find his teammate. He's overran it. Numbers of the pick-up was good. Draw the player over the top on the left. Kicks the ball to the half-forward flank, but reading the bet is Bayak. He's a little bit casual. Now sells one way, sells the other. In a bit of trouble, doesn't matter. Clever and smart. Chips the ball down over the line. And there's that waffle experience by Bayaka. He playing Roberts. Roberts goes down the line here on the forward pocket here. And out of bounds on the full. That's that tricky breeze. It's pulled at 90 degrees angle here. Pretty hectic pace so far. The underdogs in Southern Cross, 2-2-14. Narembeen Hawks are 3 points. 15 minutes are gone in this first quarter. And Blaine Wilson is the recipient of a kick there. He chips the ball down the line. There's an experience by him. He finds his teammate lace out. Still a kick and a half out for goals here. Waiting for someone to run into the gap there. No one's running in there, so it goes the old-fashioned barrel. There's that breeze holding the footy up and reading it even better with Ben Giannati. So has a footy now. The right back pocket decides to play on. Got a bit of meterage with a kick. Use the play over the top. That's pretty effective by Hughes. And they go the forward here, do Southern Cross. A one-on-one contest here. Keeping his feet in the end was Matt Russo. Likewise the player Shaw for Narembeen. And a boundary line throw-in. About 5 metres out from Southern Cross goals. Can they sneak another one here before the first quarter goes? We've got 15:56. Umpire throws a footy in. Laterally's no good. Push off the mark's affected. Steals the ball out of the pack. And he's pushed that wide for another minor score. So Southern Cross 2-3-15. Narembeen 3 points. 16.5 are gone in this first quarter. There's Wilson again. Kicks the ball down the right half back flank. Got a bit of distance in the kick. And taking a good mark and getting a bit of cauliflower ears over the top. It's number 28, also not in the budget then. We'll get his number in a minute. This number 28 and number 10. He kicks the ball down the right half back flank. Turned sideways in the end. Under the contest by hand. The pick-up was sensational by Brown. He goes, the afterburners, goes for a pocket here. All by himself, lace out. Might have played on but didn't. Amir Loney, the captain, marks the footy about 15 metres out. But a very tricky kick here because you're kicking into the mouth of the breeze and this is going to push it sideways here. So it's going to be a very skillful kick here. And Narembeen just need this goal here just to settle. A trail by 12 points, 2-3 to 3 points. Mioloni leans it back and there's that tricky condition. Not as easy it looks there when you're sitting up here. You're out in the ground, the condition's a bit more difficult to kick, but a minor score only. So they are 4 points, Narembeen and Southern Cross 2-3-15. We're going 17.5 minutes to this first quarter. The second semi-final clash. There's that ball kicking sideways and taking a one-hander there is Matty Beaton. Sensational grab by Beaton. Putting the mid up, but stuck. And stuck well. It's a Meaton. He can kick the ball laterally, gains a bit of meterage in the kick and finds his teammate. Maintaining possession here well at Southern Cross. They can chip the ball down the line. They do that well leading up the contest. Now decides to play on his Cole. He goes on his right. Kicks the ball to half-forward flank here. Hitting the ball hard there is Hughes. His tackle now by Wilson. Held to him. No problem. The umpire says give the ball to me for a ball up. Look at those trees. Great work by our cameraman Johnny Douglas. Just bending sideways at the moment. Umpire says give the ball to me for a ball up. Doing the ruck work is looks like going to be Shaw here for Narembeen. He wins the contest decisively. Forward in the hand of the Southern Cross player. He kicks the ball to centre half forward. Going on a lot of courage there is Jay Gill. And Yaron pleaded for a free kick. The free kick was not there. The umpire says give the ball to me for another ball up. Definitely earned their crust this afternoon. The goal umpires in conditions like this, very, very windy indeed. Beautiful view of the railway line at the back there. Narembeen here. So umpire throws a footy up. Good work with it by the big ruckman there in Strawn. Trying to find his teammate, that was Kit. He's overrun it later. Very good defensive tackle. It might have copped it a bit high. The umpire said no. A ball up. Good decision then by the umpire. And Dean Williams wants to go on with it. The umpire said get away so I can throw the pill up. It's 19-20 are gone. 2-3-15 Southern Cross. Narembeen at 4 points. That's 4. Margin is 11 points. Going through traffic. Trying to chisel the ball out. Good defensive pressure by Bashamule. He's been lively. He kicked the goal in the first quarter and doing a lot of hard work around the grounds here, gaining a lot of meterage in his running. His ability to cover the ground is sensational Good defensive tackle then by Spinks. Umpire said no, he didn't have it. So there's the footy here. Narembeen play here. Pick him up in a minute. He's not in the budget. 10 and 28, we'll get that at quarter time here. He goes down the half-forward flank here. There's that Breeze turning sideways and taking an easy mark. There's Kane Piscini. Around the long sleeve. With a man bun there too, Piscini. There's a footy now. There's that Breeze. Just takes the side. Just about hits that blue tractor in the end. Turns sideways. So Wilson will kick the footy in. Tuck right in front of that big shed with those trees. They are bending 90-degree angle at the moment. So 20 minutes have gone, 20:31 actually, as Wilson decides to play, takes a bounce. He kicks the ball down there to the half-forward flank, and there's that Breeze just playing absolutely havoc with the players, the boundary umpires, and the spectators too. Look at that fantastic camera work by John and his team from streaming footy and classic clashes. Just the difficult Breeze. Probably 50 to 60 k's an hour, I would have thought. And these kids are trying to play in it. Shallow thrown by the boundary umpire. Might have called that in. The umpire said, no, we won't. Bashamil did a beautiful defensive tackle. Lays another tackle on, but bursting through the pack there is Clark. He goes down the half-forward flank here, but the ball's going nowhere apart from tilting it sideways. Jackson Carl picked it up, found his teammate. That's back up. He's overrun it. Umpire's called for a free kick, holding the footy, and it certainly was there. So that's the footy now is Winters. He kicks the ball to a half-forward flank. Running in the contest, moved the ball very well by hands. Got the 1-2 out. Good play here by Southern Cross. It can take a bounce. Gains a bit of meaty juice, that left foot. No one to kick it to, so he kicks it to a bit of space. He can follow his own footy up there. Overrun the footy there. There's a Narembeen part. The pick-up was even better. That's by Spinks. He lowers his eyes, going to get the 1-2 back. Well played by Spinks. He kicks the ball down the right half-forward flank here. But camping under, taking a good defensive mark. There is Stephen, the captain. He finds Jackson Cale. We can chip the ball down the left half-back flank, miss his target due to the Breeze turning it sideways there. So 22-10 have gone in this first quarter. Southern Cross 2-3-15. Narembeen only 4 points. And there's that tricky conditions there. The runner's got to pick the ball up, got trapped under that silver cup over that far side of the ground. And the umpire throws the footy in. It's a shallow knock. Well done by Strawn, got on the front position. Good defensive tackle by the Southern Cross players. Both of those there. Picking up last there was Ben Gianatti. Graham, handball was good. Got the 1-2. Going to use his non-preferred, that's his right. The game let him meet his go to the half-forward flank. A good mark, tumbling mark taken by Nick Winters. Winters take a good kick from there. He's going to kick into a very strong Breeze. Breeze is going to turn it right to left. He's going to back himself here, Winters. He knows the ground pretty well, I would have thought. So Nick Winters. See how we go here. Leans back on this. There's a beautiful kick into the Breeze. And the Horns go absolutely berserk. First goal on the board to Narembeen, thanks to Nicky Winters. So Narembeen 1-4-10. Southern Cross are 2-3-15. We're going 23-33 in this first quarter. And a very handy goal in junk time then to Narembeen. And they needed that one just to settle, because not too long gone in this first quarter now. My name's Cam Robbins, doing this calling for filming footy and grassroots greatness. The second semi-final between 1 versus 2. Narembeen finished on top. Southern Cross finished second. And Narembeen are going back-to-back. Won the premiers, they were premiers last year. Can they go back-to-back? It's a middle of ground here. Umpire's doing the ruck work. Strawn doing the effort for Narembeen. He puts a big fist on the game about 10 or 15 metres. Socket off the ground was okay. The pick-up was good. Got the hurl from the handball. Got the 1-2 out. They're running now by Narembeen. Pick-up was okay. Might have copped one high. There was a Southern Cross player. It's playing to advantage here. That's by Brown. Brown turned the footy over. Pleading for a free kick was Kennedy. They pushed the ball forward, and running into a space and taking a good mark is Dean Williams. So Dean Williams punches the ball low. Good defensive spot, picked up beautifully around the corner. He's just going to carry around. That's a fantastic goal there by Narembeen. Might have just hit the post, or just hit the post there. Thought it might have been a goal then to Nick Winters, but just touched the post there for a minor score. So Narembeen 1-5-11. Southern Cross at 2-3-15. The margin's back to 4 points. There's that thundering breeze. And finds Kane Hughes. He decides to play on down that far wing, running into a bit of space here. He's not going to get there in the end. That player was Jack Cox. And the boundary umpire says, give the ball to me for another ball up. 2-3-15 to 1-5-11. 20, coming up to 26 minutes have gone in this first quarter. Umpire throws a footy in. Strawn just stood under, got in the contest, roving a bit. It was Lark Combe there for Southern Cross. He went to the full forward. Good defensive tackle then by Wilson. Handball's even better. Got the 1-2 out. That was good. Falls into the hands of Kennedy. Kennedy got run down, pushed off the footy. Doesn't matter. We found the live wire there. Nick Winters. Winters over the top. They're running hard now on Narembeen. Back to Winters in the centre of the ground. He puts the afterburners off. Got the 1-2. Running again. Sells a bit of candy. Now's a bit of space here. He kicks the ball to half forward flank. No one there for Narembeen. Two players are there for Southern Cross. One of those is Stephen. He read it better. He chips the ball down the left half forward flank here. Trying to find his teammate. Trapped it very well. That was Kane Hughes. He had to go back, put his player under all kinds of pressure. Reading it better is Dean Williams. He just got the ball in play. And the umpire said no, it was out of bounds. Or it might be Marcus the ladder. So opportunity to go forward again on Narembeen. Kick the ball into a pocket. Trying to go for a one-handed. Defensive pressure by Captain Stephen was good. Ball's going nowhere, held to him, umpire circling, and no kick there at all. And give the ball to me for a ball up. So coming up to 27 minutes of this first quarter, 2-3-15, Southern Cross at Narembeen. The Hawks, they are 1-5-11, 6 scoring shots to 5. Contest was good, got tackle from behind. They chisel the ball forward for Southern Cross. Bashamil trying to get the footy here, overran it. That play did, and that was Russo. Now they're in a bit of trouble. Narembeen retrieve the footy. They kick the ball to left half forward flank here. Park under the play there is Kane Cassini, and the boundary umpire says, give the ball to me. You're running out. Very long quarter this one. We've gone 27 minutes of this first quarter, the second semi-final class of the 2024 Eastern District Footy League. The winner, the rest, the loser, they play the team next week, and that's Burracoppin. Well, going through traffic with sensational effort there by Cottrell. He goes down the half forward flank, and Wilson overruns it. And umpire says, give the ball to me for another ball up. Later stages of this first quarter. Fantastic view of our scoreboard over there. The old-fashioned scoreboard here. We've got a better scoreboard. And the siren's gone here at the Narembeen Oval. It's been a fantastic game of footy this one. The first quarter, we see Southern Cross 2-3-15, Narembeen Hawks a 1-5-11. Goal scorers, first of all, for Southern Cross. Bashamil got one, and Yaron has one, and Jake Solomon has the goal for Narembeen. So, quarter time here for Narembeen Oval. The margin is 4 points, 2-3-15 to 1-5-11. We'll take a break and come back for the second quarter very, very shortly.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
Welcome back to Narembeen Oval. Game of footy this one. Very close indeed. Good start by Southern Cross. Narembeen got a late goal just to bring the contest a little bit quieter. They lead by 4 points to Southern Cross. And conditions down here at Narembeen pretty blowy. Hopefully the rain holds off, but the conditions here, the ground surface wise, are very, very good indeed. As I said, big shout out to the council. Done a good job to make sure the facilities here are cherry ripe, and they certainly are. Doing the right work for Southern Cross's Kane here. So start to commence the second quarter. 2-3 to 1-5. Southern Cross are in front, and Southern Cross will be kicking to the right of the screen. Bursting through the pack there is Narembeen. That player is Kennedy. He's wrapped up in a tackle then by Bayak. And the umpire says give the ball to me for a ball up. Thanks to your company, Cam Robbins doing the calling for you for filming footy and dartfish, part of this grassroots greatness footy clash, the classic clashes on this second semi-final down here at Narembeen. Put his head over the footy, might have caught one high, didn't matter, by hands, Narembeen, they kick the ball forward. There's that breeze pushing it sideways, trying to find a teammate, he's well out and found, that's Matt Cole. And the boundary umpire says give the ball to me. Look at that. Excellent filming work by John. You can see that green little cover there in the shed just blowing sideways. And a little bit of few spectators on that far side, rugged up very nicely over there. Maybe brings up a cup of tea at half time. That would be nice. Hit over the top there by Cox. Gained a bit of meterage. Narembeen was good through traffic. Now in a bit of trouble. Bayuk has a footy. He kicks the ball down the line. And Xavier Larcombe takes good mark on the left half back flank. 3-3 to 1-5 it was at quarter time. Still going here. We're going minute 12 in this third quarter. Jackson Cale bursts the back. He does an old-fashioned barrel. He gains about 35 metres. Might be a relayed free kick here. It certainly is. And released. Joshy Delabosco is going to receive the relayed free kick. So Josh Delabosco decides to play on by hands. Friends Larcombe. He's in a bit of trouble. He's got to go back. Didn't muck around the footy then. Southern Cross. They've got to do a little bit better in that contest, I would have thought. And the umpire says, give the ball to me for a boundary line throw-in. And big shout out to Johnny O'Neill and his team from Great Southern Fuels. The ripping fella is Johnny O'Neill. Shallow thrown by the umpire, but his first hand of the contest was Kane Hughes, the ruckman. Held to him, no prior. And umpire says, give the ball to me for another ball up. So we're going to throw the footy up. Solomon versus Hughes. Gives that one to Hughes. Second effort was okay, but rove off the footy. Good, beautiful defensive spoil by Larcombe. And held to him once again. It's going to be definitely over that side of the ground there with this very, very strong penetrating breeze. So umpire said, look, give me a bit of space, I can throw the pill up. And that's what he does. Go the ball to the inside banana around the corner. That was by Hughes. Went forward. Pick up was sensational by Basham Mule. He sells a bit of candy and sold himself in trouble in the end, but still goes a second and third effort. Beautiful block off the ball by Delabosco. Allows his play to go forward here. And the breeze just trying to push that ball over, trying to get the ball out. Pretty hot in the kitchen there. Good defensive tackle then by Jack Cox. And left half forward flank here for Southern Cross. Still no change. The quarter time score was 2-3 to 1-5. The margin still remains at 4 points. 3:25 have gone in this first half. The umpire's going to give that ball to me again. Throw that a bit higher, so going to have a few more Wheaties or Cocoa Pops or something. Get some chewing in to throw the footy up. And big shout out to Johnny Douglas and his team from Classic Clashes and Grassroots Greatness Footy here, filming footy. And Dartfish. Without John and his company, these games would not be able to film all around Australia. Handball's okay. Chisel with the ball forward, gained a few meterage here. There's that breeze pushing it sideways. And the boundary umpire says, give the ball to me. Geez, these goals here. Probably worth 3 or 4 in a normal game of footy, I would have thought. In the pocket here, umpire throws a footy in. Hit the ball hard, got a fist over there, was Delabosco. Got his head over the hill, that was Kennedy. He went up the pipe, tried to find his teammate. He might have got a set-up on there, surely, or held to him. It's the ladder. And no easy kick there. He thinks it's a free kick. He's not going to get it. The umpire said, it's held to you, son. So good try, trying to comment umpire in, but the umpire was aware of it. And that player there was Peter Kitt. Throws the footy up. Well done by Hughes, got a tack over the top. He found Basham Mule. He lines the ball up and pushed it left. There's that breeze. The umpire hurdled to the left. And the breeze took the ball sideways. And first score on the scoreboard has taken 4:51 of this second quarter. Southern Cross at 2-4-16. And been a 1-5-11. The margin is 5 points. The second semi-final, this one. The winner gave a break. The loser, they play next week. There's Wilson, got the 1-2 back. Beautiful smother over the top. And Barra copping a pretty hard team to beat, I would have thought. Handball's okay. Still number 10's not in the budget here. Through traffic. Burst on the pack there. Well done by Nick Winters. He got the ball back. Kicks the ball to half forward flank. Beautiful defensive spoil then by Beaton. They might have copped one high. Was the player there for Narembeen. That's Matt Cole. So Matt Cole has a footy for Narembeen. Two out from goal, so he hoits the ball. Watch it, this goes sideways. And it dropped at the end. And taking an easy mark there was Dean Stephen, the captain. He found back up. He kicks the ball in that left half forward flank, trying to find his teammates, Kane Hughes. Bit of a foot race. Hughes is pretty clever and smart. Opens the corridor all up. Beautiful weight to the kick. He finds Sinclair. He decides to play and finds his teammate. Gianti by hand. Bale back to Gianti. Got the 1-2. Both players very heavy collision there. Picked up beautifully by Narembeen. Handles okay to Maloney. Maloney breaks away on the right half forward flank. Goes to the half forward there. Good defensive score by Southern Cross. Kept his feet, was even better. That was Sprig. Now he's tackling. A little bit of trouble. Umpire's letting play go. He's been consistent. And finally says, give the ball to me for a ball up. And play behind play. A very heavy collision between those two players there. Southern Cross player still down on the ground. No malice intended. Both players going very hard for the footy. Southern Cross player there lying on the ground a little bit worse to wear. Pick his player up in a minute. No really intention by either players on the ice the footy. He'll get himself up. And that's Gianati. So Gianati now just runs off there. This miraculous recover, the old magic spray. Sprayed on him and Gianni's running around like he's a 16-year-old. That's good. Could have seen no play get hurt, so could have seen back on the ground there Ben Gianardi after a heavy collision in the middle of the ground. So umpire stop play, I think. Now we're going to go back and the opportunity here. Umpire throws a footy up. Good leap work, try to find his teammate. He's been pretty impressive, Nick Winters. Well done by Yart to try to find his teammate. That's Basher Mule. Second off the ground. Keep the ball in front of him. Well done, that young fella. Well done by Narembeen by hands. Found Mortimer. He goes back rather than forward. They still have the possession. That's through Wilson. Beautiful kick by Wilson. He finds Winters. Nick Winters. Kicks the ball to the right half forward flank. Oh, good mark. Defensive grab was excellent by Matt Beat for Southern Cross. Takes a very timely mark on the right half back flank. Defensive 50. Lowers his eyes. Ball's going to hold up in the breeze. Bursting through the pack. Bay up is good. Heard the call on the fat side of the ground. There's by Larcone. He's been pushed off the footy. No free kick. Player was pleading it. Umpire didn't see it. And umpire says, give the ball to me. Trying to get a little cheap stat there, wasn't he? But didn't come off. Umpire throws the footy up. Hughes doing the ruck work. Throws effectively. Good defensive pressure by Bayer. Got the handball out by Southern Cross. That was to Larcone. We got chiselled also. Good effort then by Connor Spinks. He's been pushed over the line there. Got the head over the ball. That was Clark. Now he's in a bit of trouble with the umpire circling. And the umpire says, holding the ball, I think. And we'll give it to me. It's the latter. So coming up to 9 minutes this first half. Low scoring affair. There's 2-4 Southern Cross, 1-5 Narembeen. The margin is 5 points. It was 4 points at quarter time. Fantastic crowd here. Talking about 500 or 600 building up nicely. I think about a country crowd here. The cars just park around the outside of the ground and I can enjoy the atmosphere in Narembeen over. It's a ripper through traffic. The smart was Cox. He goes one way, goes the other, and goes on his left. Goes to the forward pocket here. Yaron's marked under it. Hammer's even better. Kick around the quarter. By Nairn Barr, he's missed everything. Might have been a push in the back there, surely, to the player there for Southern Cross. That was Jack Cox. Umpire didn't see it. And umpire says, give the ball to me for a throw in. Umpire throws a footy in. It's shallow. Defensive knock by Southern Cross was effective as Della Bosco. Hit the ball to the right, and the umpire says, give the ball to me. And Yaron just says, get off the ground, mate. On the helmet there's Ronnie Clark for Narembeen. Umpire throws a footy up. And the umpire's going nowhere. It gives the ball to me for another boundary line throw in. Della Boscar's doing some real good work. Thanks much to Chase Creedy tuning into this film. Thanks very much, Chase. Ripping fella is. They go down the line there. The Southern Cross was Hooper. There's that ball, just turns it on its head. He got the ground there as Williams. Sold himself on a bit of candy. Sinclair was too clever and too smart. He kicks the ball down the line, but the ball's just going to stay in play. And umpire says give the ball to me for another boundary line throw. So 11 minutes have gone in this first half. Southern Cross 2-4-16. Narembeen a 1-5-11. 6 scoring shots apiece there. Tricky conditions here down in Narembeen though. Kick around the corner, that was by Russo. He's going a few meterage, but Narembeen bursts through the back through the captain by Miliani. He kicks the ball to the right half forward flank here. Bit of pace here. Goes one way, goes the other. Got a bit of pace this fella. Basham Mule was good under the contest. Good defensive tackle there by Cody Duncan. Hands is even better. Found Winters. Winters through traffic. Yeah, opens up, goes on the fat side of the ground. It's a 2-on-1. One of those is Williams. The shepherd off the ball was okay. That was by Gill. Well done by Williams. Gets the foot on the footy. Kicks the ball to half forward flank. Southern Cross have numbers. One of those there is Stevens. He's bringing the ball to the ground. There's a bit of trouble. Heard the call from back. The teammate there was Piscini. He goes back by Southern Cross. Risky kick. There's Jackson Cale. Sells a bit of candy, loops the handball over the top. They kick the ball down the left half forward flank. And that Breeze taking it sideways. Numbers here. Well done by Blaine Wilson, the former player from Saffron Mountain on the West Coast. He goes down the line. Reading better is Jackson Cale. And also Brown. Brown was good through traffic. I missed his target. Picked out his back pocket. Well done by Southern Cross. And they're out here on the left wing. Going a bit of metage here. Oh, good mark. Sensational mark. Della Bascar, excellent effort by him. He goes down the line here, trying to find his teammate. There was Gianti. He's overran it, hit the hard then by the play there. Spinks there for Narembeen. And the umpire says, give the ball to me for a ball up. So good play was out by Della Bascar then. It was put his head in the gap and knew he was going to get a bit of a treatment, but didn't matter. Well done by Della Bascar. Trying to push the ball forward to Southern Cross. Tackle, we didn't have it. The umpire said, no, you did. So it's playing to advantage here. Backer, how's it going to travel? Good defensive tackle through traffic. Now it should be holding the footy. It certainly is. Cody Duncan, good defensive pressure. Still in the left back pocket here for Narembeen. Umpire said play on. So he's going to go this side of the ground. Takes it down. Nothing to kick to at the moment. He's going to chip the ball down the line here. It's a good kick. And finds his teammate. That's Matt Cole. So Cole for Narembeen. He's gone over his mark. Didn't matter. Handball over the top. He found Kennedy. Kennedy just hoiks the ball forward to centre. But geez, that distance of the kick was sensational. Got on by Peter Kitt. Put his head over the pill in the hole through traffic. Even better. Well done. Play there. Matt Russo kicks the ball in the centre. Defensive pressure. Got the 1-2 by Narembeen. Hit the ball hard and low. Good defensive pressure. No easy kick there. Matt Cole said, held to me. And no prior there. So 13 and a half minutes are gone. The second semi-final of the Eastern District Footy League between Narembeen and Southern Cross. It's a close one. Southern Cross up by 5 points. Backar rode it very well. Kicked the ball to left half forward flank here. Trying to run hard at the footy is Gianti. He's overrun the footy. Well done by Narembeen. They burst through the pack and draw the play over the top. He finds the play, Kit over the top likewise. Good little hit off the side there by Kit. Had the ball in the corridor, pulls the trigger. There's that Breeze taking it sideways. In the end, it worked okay. Will checks on Banana. It might be a goal. Perseverance has paid off. And a fantastic goal to Connor Spinks. And Narembeen hit the front by 1.2516. 2517, sorry, to 2416. They just persevered, didn't they, Narembeen, on that far side. They just kept on pushing the ball forward, waiting for a mistake to happen by Southern Cross. The mistake happened, and Narembeen make them pay through Connor Spinks. He kicks his first goal, so Narembeen are 2-5-17. Southern Cross are 2-4-16. The margin is 1 point, and we've gone just on 15 minutes of this second quarter. Run by Della Bascar. He bring the ball forward. He up to half forward flank. Well done by Blaine Wilson. Got a fist on it now. Smart and intelligent. Ball chat. The player didn't have it for Narembeen shortly. The umpire said, yes, you did. Lucky to get away with that. Della Bascar went through the traffic. Well done by Jack Cox. Sells a bit of candy and he kicks the ball to half forward flank. There's that Breeze turning sideways. Put the ball hard there as Kennedy. He put the afterburners over but missed his target. Kennedy, good effort. Second effort by him. Lending a hand is Kennedy. He's been wrapped up in a tackle, going nowhere. The umpire says, give the ball to me. Well done by James Kennedy there, number 36 for Narembeen. Just He went over to get his teammate a bit of support. He needed it. That was Williams. The umpire's throwing the footy up. Strong doing the ruck work there for Narembeen. He won it. The ball took it sideways. Williams trying to keep the ball in play. He did in the end. That was very intelligent play by Williams. Brings the ball up the corridor and finds Connor Spinks, who kicked that last goal. Spinks decides to play him by hand. Going up the corridor here is Winter. He can take another bounce. No one running at him. He chips the ball down the line into a bit of space. Intelligent play indeed. He finds Dave Mortimer. Mortimer can be tackled from behind. Holding the footy. Lack of talk there. And Nada Bajar, that's Fred, wins that contest. Good effort. Good defensive tackle. The coach will be happy with that for Southern Cross. Finds his teammate now. That's Jack Coss. He goes straight up the corridor here. Push it to the left. Hitting the ball hard. Bashamil kicked the goal in the first quarter. Stood up in the contest. Draws a play at the top. That's good. Good hard running by Southern Cross. That was Hilda. He goes down the line there. Beautiful mark. Used his body well. Was Matt Russo. In front of Kennedy. So Russo gaining a few metres. He's going to have a ping for goals here. He's going to take a good kick from there. Kick him into the teeth of goal. So Matt Russo. Left half forward flank about 35 metres out, but very, very difficult kick in these conditions. Goes away on the arc. He punches it right. Stays right for another minor score. So the blow the siren now to be a draw. That's correct. 2-5-7 each. 2-5-17 Narembeen. 2-5-17 Southern Cross. And this is gearing up to a classic second semi-final clash down here at Narembeen. They have the footy here, they go the ball on the right wing. Good hard running into a bit of space. Well, I should have marked him, but he didn't. A bit timid then was Shaw, but lending a hand there is the captain Milioni. He went back to Shaw, Shaw back to Milioni, got the 1-2. Inside handball was okay in the end, but got himself in a bit of trouble. Brought down by Strawn. Good chance of a handball by Narembeen. The running of the contest can draw the play over the top. Beautiful running by Narembeen. They kick the ball to centre half forward here. But Lenny's made even better. Good defensive mark by Southern Cross. They go laterally and find the teammate. That's Jackson Cale. Cale can draw the play over the top. They do that effectively for Cox. Cox goes one way, goes the other, now goes back to on his right. Kicks the ball to the half-forward flank. There's that Breeze beating it sideways. Wayne Wilson traps the ball effectively, using the handball better. Down his teammate. That was Shaw. He goes laterally as well. And good mark in the end by Williams. Who can play on a stop? It's the ladder. It's Dean Williams. Not the squash play. Dean Williams, the player from Narembeen. He goes down the line here. And good mark. Now dropped in the end. That was Matt Cole. Goes one way and he goes out. Now it's holding the footy. Surely an umpire said play. Should be holding the ball from on. You take the play on, and it is footy. Over the top there. Gave the 1-2. Ball standing up in the contest. There's the footy now. They go left and right. And trying to take a fingertip mark in the end was Gooding. And Goodhill's very good defensive tackle, and David Morton was pleading for a free kick. The kick was not there, and the umpire said it's gone out of bounds for a boundary line throw-in. So 19-22 are gone. It's even Stevens at 2-5 apiece. In the forward pocket there. They kick the ball down the left half forward flank here, trying to find the teammate. And it gave him the don't argue. There was Basher Mule, and the umpire says give the ball to me for another boundary line throw in. Very cold down here at Narembeen. The breeze still continues to pick up, and hopefully the rain stays off. And as I said, the oval in absolutely tremendous condition. Keeping the ball in front of him was Cox. Handball over the top was even better. Found Roberts. Roberts over the top. He found Gianti. He goes on his left. He's turned the footy over. There's two on. One of those is Wilson. He draws a play over the top, trying to find Mortimer. He takes the game on. Can use the handball over the top to find his teammate. That was Clark. There's a bit of trouble, Clark. Might have got a push in the back. Umpire said, no, you didn't. So it's play on. Handball's even affected by Mortimer. Ball's going nowhere. Umpire's letting the play go on. Good defensive tackle by Nick Winters. And finally, the umpire says, give to me for a ball up. So Della Buscar does a ruck work. Ball done by Winter. He's been sensational. Close to one of the best on ground, trying to get those Archie thongs. It's Winter. Nick Winters, number 33. This head over the pill, beautiful pick up below his knees with the captain Giannati. Oh, raw one in the back. They won't like that. And it's on for young and old here. As Yaron said that's a 50. He's given me a yellow card, or he's reversed the kick, has he? No, he's given him a yellow card. So you can't charge the player when he marks it. The umpire's telling me when the player marks it, you can't run into him. So he's been given a yellow card there. The umpire's right decision there, in the right place, at the right time. You can't mark the ball and get cannoned into and pole that. So goes down the line here. It's playing to advantage here. Narembeen have the footy here. Kick around the corner here was no good, and good defensive mark by Basham Mule. Umpire's call play. He found Batok, his teammate. He shrugged off a tackle here, takes a bounce. Takes another bounce, draws the play off with the left hand, but good effort by him. He found Hilda. Now they turn the footy over here. Becker's definitely earned his cross here. Left hand ball went back rather than forward. He found Jackson Cale. Cale just hoiks the ball down the half-forward flank, and defensive spoil by the Narembeen defender in Blaine Wilson was very effective, and he's punched that right over a couple of cars here at Narembeen Oval. It's a close scoring game, this one. The margin was 4 points at quarter time. It's now even Stevens, 2-5 to 2-5. Narembeen have kicked 1 goal this quarter. Southern Cross have only kicked 2 points. Good effort there by Winters. He draw the contest, draw the player. Malani runs through the half-forward flank here. And in front, marks the footy again. Number 10 still not on the budget here, so can't give any possessions. He tells the player to go wide, kicks the ball wide, beautiful kick to space. And Matt Cole runs into that gap at centre half forward and takes a good mark. So Cole, 35 metres directly in front, but tricky conditions with that breeze. Matt Cole right behind this one, leans back on this. There's that breeze, he's pushed it far, far left. It's pretty easy to sit and commentate and say that's an easy goal, but conditions like this, very, very difficult indeed. Narembeen hit the front though, 2-6 to 2-5. 18 points to 17. We've gone 23 and a half minutes of this first half. Defensive kick-out's been taken by Giannati. Trying to find his teammate, that was Cox, and gone over, just touched on the boundary line there. And another throw in by our boundary umpires. Doing a fantastic job this afternoon for the Eastern District's Footy League. This second semi-final clash between Narembeen and Southern Cross, thanks to great Southern Fuels and filming footy. Classic clash, grassroots greatness footy here. Ball comes to the contest, head over footy was drawn. He handballed the footy out. And lays a tackle on, well done by Big Strawny. Picking himself off the turf and giving the ball back to the umpire. It's a play there for Southern Cross. That player was Larcombe, Xavier Larcombe, number 5 for Southern Cross. Big fist on the ball has been taken by Hughes. Found his teammate, that's Basham Mule. He's got a bit of pace, takes a bounce, draws the play over the top. Set his player into a bit of traffic, didn't matter, he went down the left half forward. The ball's going to drop short and marks in the end. And good contest here. It might be Batok, I think. Tara Barra, number 15, had a stint at East Perth and also Swans, and former state under-18s player, this kid, so he's got a bit of ability. So Tari Bayok. Only about 20 metres out, but difficult kick in these conditions with this breeze. He leans over this one. Pushes it left, just scrapes through. Great goal there to Southern Cross. Tory Bayer kicks a very handy goal in these conditions. And Southern Cross, they get the lead back. They are 3-5-23. And Narembeen are 2-6-18. And it's back to a 5-point margin. Fantastic hard work by Tory Bayer. As I said, started with East Perth. He's had the last 2 years at Swans. And he's found his home there in Southern Cross, playing on a permanent the last 2 or 3 weeks. And from all reports, he's enjoying his footy and playing good footy indeed he is. It's the back of the centre of Narembeen Oval again. Good knock clean by Strawn. He found his teammate. The play there was Nick Winters, sensational play by him. He goes to the ball to the half-forward flank. Pick up was good below his knees. Does a little check shot banana. How do you do? And a quick reply here for Narembeen. And that is a contender for the goal of the day. Jaden Hooper has done the old-fashioned Jason Dunstall dribble kick goal. And that is a contender for a goal of the day. Absolutely sensational effort by him. Jaden Hooper roving it front and centre. And the inside banana dribble kick goal. And Narembeen get the lead back by 1 point. 3-6 to 3-5, 24 to 23. We're gone 26 and a half minutes of this first half. It's been a cracking game, the second semi-final here down at Narembeen. Skills are good. Very good crowd, and I think they're enjoying this very good display of country footy here. Strong wins the contest, try to find his teammate. Lays a tackle on Strong, good effort him. Mainly on his hands and knees, heard the call from back. Through traffic was a captain, back to Strong. Strong through the middle of the corridor. Excellent effort, sells candy 3 or 4 times. Threw us in a candy store, didn't matter. Over his knees, play there Gianti. He's been tackled and thrown into the turf. Lucky that it's a sling tackle. Be careful you don't give away that free kick. The umpire said, what am I going to do? He's going to give the ball to me, or is it? And sign there did not matter. It is half-time here at Narembeen Oval. 3-6 Narembeen, 3-5 Southern Cross. Major goal scorers first of all for Narembeen. 1 goal to Hooper, to Winters and to Spence. And goal scorers for Southern Cross, Bashir, Bayok and Yarram. And very good quarter that one. There's a yellow card definitely being done for a player there, but it does not matter. Good quarter footy then to Narembeen. They were down by 4 points. This time they are up by 1 point. So half-time with the second semi-final clash between Narembeen and Southern Cross. Narembeen, the home side, up by 1 point. We'll take a break and come back for the second half in a while.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service, and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
On the ground now, just doing their warm-ups. Good game of footy, this one. As I said, the winner, they will have a rest. The loser, they will front up to Barracoppin. So Barracoppin won the first semi-final by 8.75 to 5-9 over Corrigan. And the Narembeen, as I said, they're going back-to-back premiers in the Eastern Districts Footy League after winning the last year's grand final. Been a good contest here, good second quarter by Narembeen. They were down by 4 points at quarter time, but they managed to kick 2-1 in that quarter to 1 goals 2. But very tricky conditions indeed at the Narembeen Oval here. And a fantastic effort by our camera crew and Johnny Douglas's team from Filming Footy and Grassroots Greatness. And a big shout out to Johnny O'Neill from Great Southern Fuel. They provide all the fuel for that travelling fantastic truck which is on the oval down here at Narembeen. And without good sponsorship and support by organisations like Great Southern Fuel and Filming Footy and Grassroots Greatness, these classes will not be able to sing all around WA and around Australia and around the world. Thanks for your company too. My name's Cam Robbins. And it's a pleasure calling this second semi-final of this Eastern Districts Footy League clash between these two sides who finished 1 and 2. Narembeen finished on top with 12 wins and 2 losses, and Southern Cross finished second with 10 wins and 4 losses. As the umpires go back onto the ground, and just before half-time, that another yellow card was called there. So there's 2 players on yellow cards. Some kind of even Stevens now, the good bench there for the Southern Cross bench. And a fantastic crowd here at Narembeen. As I said, the Oval here, they will lead a lot of clubs and local governments in Metro area to shame. I reckon this ground is immaculate, absolutely immaculate. Grass is lush and green, very clear boundary lines, clear interchange bench markings and 50-metre arcs in the square. They've done a good job, all the volunteers associated with the Eastern Districts Footy League, and big shout out to them, and also Country Footy League of WA as well. And this is what footy is all about, isn't it? Having the ability to come out in the country and watch good footies and good football and good country teams is kind of like the glue. It combines and networks all the sides together. There's bleak clouds over that far left of the screen there, and hopefully the rain holds off. And Southern Cross still doing their warm-up, still waiting for Narembeen to actually come up on the turf there. So now the Southern Cross players are going into their respective positions. They trail at the moment by only 1 point, and there's Narembeen who come out fairly late really in this start of the second half, this classic clash, thanks to Great Southern Fuels. Thanks for your company. We've had a couple of texts already. A lady's watching this from Narembeen and St Kilda, and a couple also watching this in Bali as well. And earlier in the game in the AFL, a very comprehensive victory, Bulldogs over North Melbourne. I'll quickly give you some updates on those scores. So Bulldogs here, they won convincingly, 138-42. Other games going around the countryside, Hawthorn versus Richmond. Hawthorn up by 54 points midway through the last quarter. And West Coast Carlton, would you believe Carlton, they're up by 17 points. Decimated side for Carlton, but actually leading the Eagles by 17 points. That's 11-minute marks have gone in the second quarter of those AFL clashes. Getting back to this clash, the second semi-final, one game between these two clubs in Narembeen and Southern Cross. And a very strong breeze about to commence the second half of this game of footy. Boys just waiting for the players to get into their positions. We will start the second half very, very shortly. And there's the siren goes for the start of the third quarter. Up the throw, well done by Strawn on the contest, try to rub his own footy. Bashamil was good, hit the ball over the half, well done by James Kennedy there for Narembeen. He kicked the ball to the left half forward flank. Brucen's taken it sideways. Put his head over the footy. You've got challenged by 3 players from Southern Cross. One of those players was the captain and Dane Stephen. The umpire said ball's going nowhere, so ball up here. And Bean's left half forward flank here. Ball's going to the contest. Good tackle by Jackson Cale on Nick Winters. Been a very good player, Nick Winters, one of the contenders for the Archies pair of thongs here this afternoon. Umpire that throws the footy up. Bella Buscar won the contest in a ruck. Kicked the ball to centre half forward to Southern Cross. That's Gianti. He's set upon by 2 players for Narembeen. And the umpire says give the ball to me for a ball up. Strong doing the ruck work. Wins this one easily. Goes the ball to the centre of the core here. Had to keep their feet but didn't. Now put his head over the ball. Well done by Strawn. You can't take the leg out here. It's going to be a free kick back in the play here. There's play onto advantage here. So they go down the line to Southern Cross. And the umpire said, no, you've got to bring it back. Just when Southern Cross were out then. So we're going to come back here. So the play here for Southern Cross. I think it's Kane Hughes. Xavier Larcombe has the footy just short of the dart here in Narembeen Oval. Got a right bit of ink on that left arm. Big tattoo, goes forward to centre half forward. There's that breeze, just stops and props. But over the footy, challenged it very well done by Winter. Hands sensational. Heard the call on the fat side of the ground. That was by Blaine Wilson. Wilson always uses the ball so well. He finds his teammate. There's Clark. He goes on his left, trying to find his other teammate. That's Matt Cole. But the breeze once again has been too strong and pushed it out of the boundary line again for a boundary line throw-in. 2 minutes have gone in this third quarter. Still no change to the half-time score. 3-6 to 3-5. The margin is 1 point. My name's Cam Robbins. Thanks for your commentary. Thanks for your company this afternoon. Go through the line there. Well done by Dean Williams. Got a handball on the play for Narembeen. Didn't have it. It was Kennedy. The umpire said yes, he did. Going down to advantage. A good, decisive defensive mark by Narembeen. They kick the ball to centre half back. Good kick. Good play. They can chip the ball laterally. There's that breeze playing havoc here. Get over the footy. Well done. Good in the contest. Excellent effort there by Shaw. He tried to find his teammate. That was Baldwin. He overran it. Brown didn't know. He picks the footy up. He kicks the ball to the left half forward flank. Trying to find his teammate. Got the one. Should use Winter, but didn't. He laid a tackle and block off the ball and turned the footy over. Doing it better was Brodie Roberts. He finds Jackson Cale, right half back flank here for Southern Cross. He can draw the play over the top to Baddock. Handball shocking by Jackson Cale. Boswick had to go get it. Goes back to Jackson Cale. He's overran it. Good defensive pressure there by Brown. There's a bit of trouble. Umpire still letting the play go on. Little check side banana. Well done by Gill. He trapped it. He kicks the ball to the hot spot here for Narembeen. Ball comes to the ground. Over the top there. Handball, good hard running. Defensive pressure. Oh, didn't have it surely. The Southern Cross player there. Umpire's playing onto advantage here. Didn't let the play go on. And now it's a kick for goal. And it should have been a kick. The kick was not there. And Hinch Spinks didn't wait for the umpire to make a decision. He just ran onto the footy, picked the ball up, and he's kicked a goal. So Southern Cross, lacklustre in that forward line area there, allowed Heath Spinks to pick the footy up, and they go further in front by a margin of 6 points, 4-6, 3-5. Margin is 7 points, but I think all the players stopped and propped and waited for the umpire to make a decision, because I think the Southern Cross player was pleading for a holding the man free kick. The kick didn't come, and Heath Spinks just swooped on the footy. Beautiful pick up under no pressure and kicked through his first goal. And well done by Narembeen. They get the first one in this third quarter. Good defensive tackle them to the ground then by Nick Winters. And the umpire says give the ball to me. As Benny Gianti picks himself up off the turf. Strawn, well done in the contest, found his teammate. He's been tackled from behind. Strawn, good effort, dived on the footy. Now he's laying the tackle. Good effort by the burly ruckman there for Narembeen. It's been solid. It's Brandon Strawn. Brings his contact again, handball over the top. Inside banana, kick was okay for Southern Cross. They kick the ball to half forward flank here. There's a foot race on. Push the play off the footy. The play was Clark. Laid a bit of hand here. Shrugged the tackle. Excellent effort by Duncan. He found his teammate. That was Kennedy. He goes on his right down the defensive wing. Well done by handball by Jackson Cale. Try to bring his teammate into play. Cale can receive the fall back. He goes one way, goes the other. Hugs the boundary line. Pulls the ball into play. Well done by Winter. He found Strawn. Strawn from Narembeen. Heard the call on the far side to Winter. And or Gill. It's the ladder. Gill's been tackled by Bayok and then he's holding the footy. Good defensive tackle then by Bayok. Coming up to 6 minutes, it's third quarter. They've extended the lead by 6 points and Narembeen are up by 7 points. Bayok goes straight up the highway, trying to find his teammate. There's Bashan Mule. He overran it. Numbers are there though with Narembeen. Put his head over the footy was Duncan. Heard the call on the fat side of the ground. Hit the ball very hard. There was Jackson Cox. And Cox leaving for out of bounds on the foot by Strawn. And the boundary umpire said, Strawn, you just kick to play in the game of footy, mate. I'll make the decision. It's a rush over the boundary line. There's a right smile by the boundary umpire. He throws a foot in. It's a bit shallow. And there's that tricky breeze. It's going to have another ball up. It's a better throw up by the boundary umpire. Throws a ball in. Trying to find his teammate. Back up, went through traffic. Should have kept his feet, but didn't. There's a bit of trouble. Running over the boundary line is Cody Duncan. And boundary umpire says give the ball to me for another throw-in. Coming up to 7 minutes this third quarter, margin of 7 points. Narembeen Hawks, they are still in front. Well done by the big ruckman over there in Hughes. He stole the ball out of the play there. Kicks to the hot spot here. Excellent effort there by Kennedy. And good diving mark by Nicky Winters. To me, probably the best player on the ground, this young fella. Nick Winters, number 33 for Narembeen. Price call play on, so he kicks the ball down the right, half-back flanker. There's a Breeze holding up in there. Storm put his head over the pill, or well rode then through the centre of traffic. We use that trusting left foot. He kicks the ball to a bit of space. Running onto the contest here is Connor Spinks. All by himself. Spinks has got his teammate there, Kennedy or Williams, with him. Just burns both of them. So he goes around the corner. Spink kicks the ball to centre half forward. The ball's going to stop and play. And well read by Brodie Roberts, centre half back. He used the play over there in Jackson Cale. Cale down the line here. Good kick. Good use of the footy. He finds Sinclair. He decides to play and he kicks the ball to the centre half forward here and finds his teammate running hard at the contest. And a good mark's been taken by Luke Williams. Been very quiet, Williams. Decides to play onto Bayok. Bayok sells a bit of candy. Now he's in a bit of trouble. Nothing to kick to at the moment. Now he's in a bit of trouble. Defensive tackle is very good by Narembeen. Now they're out by hands to Duncan. Sells a bit of candy. Goes in that far side of the ground. Takes 2 bounces. Uses that left foot. Goes to left half forward flank. And good passage of play. Surely it's a push in the back. Umpire said no, it wasn't. But geez, had the opportunity there, Southern Cross then. Luke Williams should have gone back for goals, but didn't use Bayok. Bayok ran all kinds of trouble. And unfortunately, he turned the footy over. And now it's one up the other end of the ground into Narembeen's forward 50. Shallow throw in, one ball by Strawn. Trying to find his teammate. Good defensive tackle then by Connor Spinks. Put the sleeper hold on him. There's that Breeze, once again, very, very strong in the background then. Great work by the cameraman there, Johnny Douglas. From filming footy, Strong wins the contest over Hughes. Hughes had the call back then. Gianti, he's overran it. That's better. Head over the pill was Hughes. He goes on his right foot, turns the footy over. And a kick then to Narembeen. Good defensive mark here on that defensive wing. 9:22 to go on the margin, there's still 7 points. And there's the link man then in Nick Winters. He decides to play on. It's a good kick. Oh, I dropped the mark in the end because the Bruce was playing heavy. There was Spinks through traffic, got the 1-2. Spinks over the top there. He's been felled off the plane. Nicker Brown got it. Overrun the footy, put his head over the ball, put the handball out. That was Roberts. Good effective effort by him. And they're out of danger through Bayok. The left back pocket. Chips aboard a bit of space. Finds Ben Gianti. So pretty stagnant at the moment. Southern Cross have stopped. Not bothered the scoreboard so far this quarter. He kicks the ball down the line. A good mark over the top and taken by Williams. He finds Blaine Wilson. Little tackle on by him. Found Winter. Winter got a kick after a bit of pressure by Bayup down the line there. A good defensive mark by Jackson Cale. Decides to play on. Now hoiks the ball to the right wing, the ground there. Running on the contest there is Cox. Second effort to him was fantastic. Pickup was even better. Now they're out here, Southern Cross. Big linking handball. Picked up even better. Good tackle. Should be holding the footy. Basketball over the corner on the right. Gets it to a one-on-one. It might be a free kick here. Held off the footy there was Matt Russo. And James Kennedy was pleading for a look, umpire. Look at that. And umpire said, I want a better position for you. You just stick to playing. I'll stick to umpiring. And Russo, it's Matt Russo, has the opportunity now to peg the margin back to only 1 point. It's a tricky kick here in conditions like this. So Matty Russo, 20 metres out there, we can see the angle. Leans back on this. There's that Breeze. It took it sideways. Not even going to score then. That's how difficult the conditions out here at Narembeen. It's only 20 metres out. Made the distance okay, but it pushed the ball far left to not even a score. It's out of bounds on the full. And Narembeen have the footy now. And side to play on, thanks to Duncan, who goes down the line here. Half-back flank trying to take a one-hander. Good defensive tackle by Jackson Cale, throws him on the turf. Good effort then by the player there. Blaine Wilson, the back forward 50 there, and he's happy to see that one go over the boundary line end, running over his own feet was Luke Williams. And the boundary line throw in here, 10 metres out from Southern Cross goal. Can they pinch one here? Umpire throws a ball in. Maybe about 10 to 15 minutes by the boundary line umpire then. And good defensive pressure then by James Kennedy. And another throw in by the boundary umpire here. There's a swirly breeze here in Narembeen. Still continues to get even stronger. Still no sign of the rain though. Good effort there by Strawn. Socked off the ground by Winter. Well done by Cale. He got the ball on the boot and kicks the ball there. And good diving mark. Being taken by Della Bascar. He decides to play on. Try to find the player over the far side. That's Russo. Good defensive pressure. Well done by Wilson. Too smart, too clever. With the call for his teammate, that was Heath Spinks. Now they're out here. And Narembeen play there. Jay Gill can take a bounce and draw the play over the top. Good play by Narembeen. A little chip to ball to a bit of space. Don't know what he's going for then. And it's just hit the post then. Good defensive pressure by Dane Stevens, so a minor score on the board there to Narembeen. We now are 4-7, 31 to 3-5, 23. Margin of 8 points, 13-18 have gone in this third quarter. Just waiting for something to happen at the moment, Southern Cross. They're kind of a little bit stagnant with their flow of the play here. So Jackson Cale has it. Just hoiks the ball down the far wing. He's got a lot of distance on that kick. Gained about 60 metres in. Stopped and propped the hard running play there for Southern Cross. That was huge. He decides to play on, but he tried to find his teammate. But well done then to Heath Spinks. He had the call from the far side to Wilson. Likewise, he goes the 1-2. Wilson found his teammate. He also played the top. It's good effort. Playing Kennedy. And Kennedy decides to throw his ball on the boot. Only about 40 or 50 metres here. Over the line there. Well done by Jack Cox there for Southern Cross. He's outnumbered though. One of those is Williams. Williams put his head over the pill. Good, courageous effort by him. Ball still play on. Players letting the ball go on here. Good defensive tackle by Southern Cross. And finally the umpire puts the whistle in his mouth and says, give the ball to me. There's a beautiful big freight train goes in the background here at Narembeen. Just in front of that fantastic railway track. This is a fantastic facilities here at Narembeen. Something the community should be proud of. Brilliant conditions here. Oval, the change rooms, the canteen, sensational. They go forward to Southern Cross. Just throwing the ball in front of him. Ball's going to stand up, and it does. Good pressure there by Brown. He throws the ball in his boot, goes to half forward flank decisively. Southern Cross have the footy. Didn't go and make well, cop one high there. Surely was Peter Kitt. I said, no, you didn't. Now he goes to the chicken arm tackle then on Kane Cassini, and finally the umpire says give the ball to me. Get very whirly out there at the moment. A few players getting frustrated. The margin, they were still 8 points. It was 1 point at half time. The margin's been extended by 3-7 to the home side of Narembeen, and they were behind by 4 points at the quarter time break. Well done by Strawn, got a fist on it. At the border half forward flank, stacks in the middle. The umpire says give the ball to me for a boundary line. Right on the 50-metre paint here. Going the way of Narembeen here. Can Big Strawny lay a fist on this ruck contest? That he does. But roving better. He's been good Winter. He got tackled. Southern Cross relieved the pressure here. At far side of the ground. Keeping the ball there in play was Sinclair. And now he's kicked the ball out of bounds on the full. And another kick back goes into Narembeen, who lead 4-7 to 3-5. And 16 minutes are gone in this third quarter. Ball's in play here. Half over the contact's pleading for a free kick. I thought he caught one high. It was Nick Winters. Didn't matter. He's had a good game this afternoon. Number 33 for Narembeen. He's a contender for those Archies. Kick around the corner. Well done by Southern Cross. And play there, Sinclair. He's put out in the front here. Bashamil has a footy. He kicks the ball at centre half forward. A thicker bounce at the end. How's it going to bounce here? Numbers with Southern Cross. One of those is Russo. Goes on his non-preferred. That's his left to a bit of space here. And marking in the score. Dropped it. Play on. Doesn't matter. It's going to be a goal anyway to Southern Cross. A goal to Luke Williams. And the faithful at Southern Cross give those car horns a big pump of those horns. So handy goal there to Southern Cross. The margin's back to only 2 points, 4-5 to 4-7. Common errors are there. Spent it before he had it was Luke Williams, but Bucks of Fortune fell between his breadbasket, lasted on his feet, picked the footy up and kicked a much needed goal there in junk time here. 17.5 minutes have gone in this third quarter. The margin is still 2 points, 4-7 to 4-5. As running into the midfield there is Ron Clark for Narembeen. And Big Shawnee doing the ruck work for Narembeen. He's been a good player. Big Shawnee. Out in the ruck this turn by Kane Hughes. He kicks the ball to centre half forward. Over the top here. The two number 7s go at each other. Ball's held to him. Spinks versus Gianardi. The umpire says, give the ball to me for a ball up. Blaine Wilson said, I'll do the ruck work. He wins that contest fairly easy. Bayak was good. Heard the call from the far side of the ground by Southern Cross through Larcombe. And every player, key forward, should be in front. And that's what Gianardi was. He was in front. And he has marked the footy. A bit of a purple patch here the last couple of minutes for Southern Cross. I said there's a bit of a lull over the game. And the last couple of minutes, Southern Cross have got their running game going. And they look the far better side the last couple of minutes. But this be a very difficult kick from here by Ben Gianardi. He punches the ball here. Gianardi, he's got it through, he snuck it through, he has. Ben Gianardi. In the context of this game, it was a very, very important goal. And would you believe, Southern Cross, they are back in front. 5 goals, 5. It's 36 to 4-7, 31. The margin is 4 points. Good effort then by Southern Cross. And a very good kick by Ben Gianardi. In difficult windy conditions, he just balanced his body over the ball and just allowed the breeze to advantage. So the 4 points is the margin for Southern Cross. They are back in front. We're in front at quarter time. Back in front again in the centre of the corridor here. Good defensive tackle. It's gone up a notch this game here. Southern Cross. They look very good at the moment. 20 minutes now gone in this third quarter. 4 points is the margin. Strawn doing the ruck work. He's out ruck this time by Hughes. Rove off the footy then. City's playing under pressure. Didn't matter. Southern Cross have it. They kick the ball high. There's that breeze taking it sideways. Over the contest here. Narembeen got the right foot out. Is that deliberate? If it stays in play, no, it's not. And the umpire says give the ball to me. A little young spectator runs into the contest and has a kick with his own self. And Dandelion thrown here. Margin 4 points. Southern Cross, yes, they're back in front. Umpire throws a footy in. It's Hughes versus Hughes. Hughes wins this comp. Hughes versus Shawn. Apologies there. And that's out of bounds on the full. The border boy takes a good mark. Didn't matter. And opportunity yellow card. Players come on. That's Yaron. He's come back on the contest here. So Narembeen have the footy here, right in front of the interchange bench. They are in front by 4 points. Kicking the ball down on. Pretty good kick really into the breeze. Strong breeze. Put on by Jackson Cale. He goes lateral with a kick to the half-back flank. There's a foot race on there. Foot races between Williams and also Sinclair. Brought on by Sinclair, pretty smart and clever. Southern Cross are out here. They pull the trigger in the corridor. Risky kick. Buttocks running hard at it. Goes one-way goal. A good tackle by Sinclair. Should be holding the foot. He's playing to advantage there through Duncan. Duncan over the top. He found his teammate. That's Winters. Winters gets a kick in to centre half forward here. The numbers here with Narembeen. Well done by Strawn. Hit the ball hard. Got the 1-2. Strawn trying to find his teammate. Still running on the hard of the contact is Spinks. He wants it back. Dives on the footy. Spinks still chasing and tackling. Jackson Cale got tackled by 2 or 3 players for Narembeen. And the umpire says, give the ball to me, about 20 metres out. And Narembeen's goal, can they squeeze a goal here? Strawn doing the whack, we're out, ruck this time by Hughes. Falls in the hand of Sinclair, he's missed it. Diving on the footy. Good defensive tackle. Well done then by player picking himself off the turf there. It's Ben Gianardi, who kicked the goal about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Strawn out ruck this time, ball goes straight in there, it's not 15, the umpire said play onto advantage here. Have the footy now, do the check side banana to the centre of the wing. Had to keep his feet but didn't. Tackle from behind, well done by Della Buscar. Second effort was good, handball to Wilson. Wilson has a footy, usually uses the ball well, this one's no exception. And hits the hard running, Spinks. He's been good, Spinks. Nothing to kick to at the moment, so he chips the ball down the half-forward flank. There's that breeze, just takes it sideways. Defensive score by Kane Piscini there for Southern Cross was effective. So coming up to 22.5 minutes of this third quarter. Southern Cross have come from the clouds the last 5 or 6 minutes. They're in front by 4 points. They're in the home and away season second. Narembeen were on top. Good defensive tackle, should be holding the footy. Kick wasn't there, they decided to play on. Bashamil, another defensive tackle here, but kept in the play then by Narembeen. Tucked deep in the pocket, dropped the mark in the end, there's that tricky breeze. Jaden Hooper thought he had it. The breeze just picked it up and blew it out of bounds there. So 23.5 minutes are gone of this third quarter, this classic clash. Thanks to Great Southern Fuels, Johnny Neal and his team at Great Southern Fuels. It's a classic clash between these two sides from the Eastern District Footy League, the second semi-final. Bay up and kicks the ball down the line, good defensive marks are taken by player there, Dean Williams. He chips the ball down the line and finds a big ruck and Brad Strawn. Strawn inside 50, won't make the distance from there. He chips the ball into a bit of space. Ball's going to hold up and they mark the ball in the half-back flank there. Gianardi. Good hard running then by Southern Cross player in Larcombe. He decides to play and takes a bounce. No one's running at him. He chips the ball down the line. They've got numbers everywhere at the moment. Wilson read it better. Put his head over the pill, lowers the eyes, and fantastic kick from former Saffron Manor player. Kid has it. He found his teammate, that's Spinks. So he Spinks kicked one in this quarter earlier on. He decides to get a bit of distance in the kick. He kicks the ball to left half-forward flank. He's going to hold up in the breeze. Defensive ball was okay. Handball was good then by Roberts. Put his team on all kinds of pressure. There was Jackson Cale. And Cale and slam dunks him in the turf as well. Didn't like that, Jackson Cale. And he tells him to Jaden Hooper. No love lost between those two there. Hooper and also Jackson Cale, boy from East Perth and Mount Lawley Amateurs. Through traffic. Head over the pill, got the 1-2 bet, won it by Gianardi. Found his teammate, that was Hughes. Hughes is out and about here, but there's that breeze. It's that beautiful white little Isuzu. Bit of red gravel over that dirt on that right-hand driver side of that car there. Beautiful work with the camera, and look at that. Maybe go through the car wash after the game. They kick the ball down the line here. There's a 2-on-1. Well done by Williams. Rover footy, kicks the ball to centre half forward here. Standing in the contest and takes the very courageous mark is Jack Cox. He goes defensive on that wing. It's good. There's a teammate, that's Yaron. They're out and about here at Southern Cross. They kick the ball down the left half forward flank. Oh, beautiful effort. Didn't keep his feet. There's a bit of trouble. Going to do the dribble kick around the corner. It's not going to get the distance. And a boundary line. No, it's a point in the end. So give the point there to Southern Cross. 5-6-36 to 4-7-31. Margin is 5 points. Probably had a bit more time we thought than Matt Rosso. So coming up to 26 minutes in this third quarter. Not too long to go. Blaine Wilson has a footy. Kicks the ball defensive, trying to find his target. He missed him in the end, but they have the numbers to Narembeen. They kick the ball defensively. Good hard running at far side of the end by Milani. And Soren has gone at 3/4 time here. Has seen that Narembeen 4-7. Southern Cross a 5-6. Southern Cross that quarter kicked 2 goals, 1. And Narembeen kicked 1-1. And major goal scores, first of all, for Southern Cross. Single goal scores to Williams, to Yaron, to Bayok, to Gianardi and to Bashamil. And for Narembeen, single goal scorers to Spinks, to Hooper, to Winters and to Connor Spinks. Two Spinks boys, Heath and Connor. We'll take a short break and come back for the last quarter. This should be a ripping, entertaining last quarter. This 2024 second semi-final between Narembeen and Southern Cross. Southern Cross up by 5 points.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
Welcome back to the start of the last quarter here. The margin is 5 points. Southern Cross are over Narembeen. The winner has a rest. The loser plays Ben Cubbon next week. My name's Cam Robbins doing the calling here for Filming Footy and sponsored by Great Southern Fuels. This classic clash between these two sides. 25 minutes of footy here. Southern Cross are kicking to the right of the screen and Narembeen to the left. Umpire throws the footy up. Well done by Hughes. Winner of the contest. Try to get the second effort. Could just have the pure there was Gianardi. He's been tackled by the player there for Narembeen. The umpire says give the ball to me. The umpire throws the footy up there. Could leap over the contest. Like a talk there, well done by Kennedy. Kick the ball to centre half forward there for Narembeen. Ball's going nowhere. The umpire says, give the ball to me. Another ball up. 30 seconds are gone. The margin is still 5 points. Umpire throws a footy up. Well done by Strawn. Got the hand on the contest. Buildup got a player high there. Umpire said, no, you didn't. Picking up the play there is Nick Winters for Narembeen. He kicks the ball to half forward flank. A good defensive mark's been taken by Bassini. Last line of defence. He chips the ball down the line. Good mark, good hard running here by Southern Cross. And the player there is Sinclair. So Mark Sinclair has a footy. He hugs the Behringer line then, running back to the fly to play. Beautiful, courageous mark by Narembeen then. Hasn't had his name in the budget all day, number 10. Unfortunately, maybe I should get his name in there because he's played pretty well. Down the line there. And the umpire says, give the ball to me. Good hard running then by Dean Williams. And about 24 are gone. The margin still 5 points. Umpire's going to throw the footy in. It's shallow. There's that breeze, tricky breeze in the end. Held in the hand of the contest with Hughes. He found his teammate. That was Roberts. A clever kick by Roberts. Just gained a bit of meterage with a kick. Very smart and clever. They have the footy now with Southern Cross. They kick the ball down. Wing, good defensive tackle. Well done by Della Buscar. He burst through the tackle. They're out of Southern Cross. And handball over the top. This is a gimme to Yaron. Yaron goes bang. Goal to Southern Cross. That's the star that they want. Good hard running through the corridor there by Southern Cross. And they've nailed this first goal in this last quarter to extend their lead by another 6 points, 6-6-42 to 4-7-31. The margin now is out to 11 points. Good hard running by Southern Cross. Della Buscar was very good at centre half forward. He didn't panic, chipped the ball over the top. And Yaron all by himself in the goal square, kicked an easy goal. In the context of this game, very important goal in the second semi-final there to Southern Cross. As Hughes doing a ruck work over the top. There's other ruckman there in Jay Gill. He's gone to the ruck here in this last quarter. And good defensive tackle then's been taken. And Benny Gianardi picks himself off the turf here. Taya Bark has the footy now, chips the ball to centre half forward. Overrun on the footy in the end was Cox. Pick up the ground, pretty effective by Goodhill. Full forward, punch over the line there, running hard. Good defensive pressure there by Yaron, kept his feet, well done by Yaron. Handball over the top then. Basher Mule was pretty good too. So was Cox. Cox got a handball out. And ball's going sideways there, and in the end, Della Buscar has missed absolutely everything about from the silver forward Falcon, and Blaine Wilson's going to relieve the pressure here. He's going to do something at the moment, Narembeen. Southern Cross, probably since the 15-minute mark of the third quarter, they've been the better side. So Wilson goes down the right half-back flank here, try to find his teammate. Down by Brown. Maintain possession over the top then. Handball was clever. Had it before, spin before he had it was Maloney. Now they kick the ball down the left half forward flank here. That's in the contest here. Put on a bit of an afterburn there was Matt Cole. He kicks it to 2-1. Good defensive mark and Matt beaten. He's been solid down back. The Rocket Gibraltar defence has been beaten. Matty beaten. Chewing up a bit of time. 4:21 are gone in this last quarter. Beaton kicks the ball down half back flank there, defensive wing here. Southern Cross had it. Put his head over the hill, got a fairly high tackle in the end. Lucky didn't give away a free kick. The umpires let them play on and finally give the ball to me. As Jackson Carl gives his run a bit of instructions there. Number 13 there for the Southern Cross side. Umpire throws a footy in. Batak, he's been everywhere. Clever little hands around the corner to Marky Sinclair. He hugs the boundary line and gained a probably 20-30 metre, which is pretty effective. The lady in the little chair there gave it back to the boundary umpire. Good skills by her. And sits back in the chair. So the boundary umpire throws the footy in. It's Hughes versus Gill. Still over that far side of the ground. Good defensive tackle. Going for the touchdown on boundary. It's the ladder. And a boundary line throw-in is in here. 5:18 have gone of this last quarter. So they go down the line, Narembeen. Another good defensive mark. They've been good down back. And Kane Bassini's been solid as well. Rough and ready down half back or full back line. Bassini kicks the ball on the far wing. Geez, attacking the ball hard there is Kane Hughes. He's got an eternity to do what with the footy. Now he kicks it down that defensive wing. Oh, driving attempt there was Bushnell. He overran it. They're out here. This is better by Narembeen. Can use the ball in the corridor. That play's good. That was Kennedy. Kennedy goes straight up the pipe here. And good kick and good vision. And opportunity here. Well done then by James Kennedy. The play was okay. And was even better. Got the one. Put his play on. Muck around the footy at the moment. Still up in the contest there is Nick Winters. Goes on his non-preferred. That's left. He's turned the footy over. No, he didn't. Try to find Kennedy. He sat on it. And good save then by young Matty Beaton for Southern Cross. The margin is still in front. 11 points to the advantage of Southern Cross. Doing the ruckler at this time, which I believe is Beaton. And sat on the contest here. Chewing up a bit of time here at Southern Cross. They want to win this second seam and have a break next week. Beaton roves his own footy. Can draw the play over the top. A little bit of trouble here. Well done by Narembeen. Burst through the pack. Good smothered ball by Beaton. Handball over the top was effective. Set on the tackle there was Connor Spinks. And ball's going nowhere. And give the ball to me once again. Just sitting up very well then Southern Cross. Matt Beaton doing the ruck work again. He's done well this last quarter. Kick around the corner there by Duncan for Narembeen. Kicks the ball to the forward pocket. Pleading for the mark. The mark was not there. Jaden Hooper. And he's worn very closely there by Jackson Cahill all day. Number 13 there for Southern Cross. There's Cale, the player I mentioned. Wilson for the bit of check it off the ground. That's a clever goal. That is a contender for the goal of the day. Ronnie Clark. A reflex kick off the ground. And that is definitely a contender for the goal of the day to Ronnie Clark. Just couldn't believe his luck. Fell on his feet. Didn't have time to pick it up. Put the ball with his boot off the ground, and he explains to his teammate how he did it. Has a little laugh. He said, it doesn't matter. It goes in the scorebook as a goal. The margin now back to 5 points. 6-6 Southern Cross. 5-7 there in Narembeen. We've gone 8-14 of this last quarter. This classic clash brought to you by the great Southern Fuels and Filming Footy. My name's Ken Robbins. Thanks for your company this afternoon. Good leap then by Southern Cross, Ruckman and Hughes, but Narembeen, they rove the footy defensively. Well done by Cale. Good mark, Jackson Cale. Tells him to settle. He kicks the ball straight up the pipe. Centre half for the ball's going to stay in play. Doesn't. Handball's good. Found Blaine Wilson. Wilson on his right. Usual time kick. And still in play there. Well done by the Narembeen player there in Brown. He was clever. He got tackled from behind though by Larcombe. There's a bit of trouble. Good defensive tackle once again by Heath Spinks. And ball's going nowhere. Well done by Xavier Larcombe for Southern Cross. So 9 minutes have gone in this last quarter. Margin exactly, what is it, 3/4 time? That was 5 points. 6-6 to 5-7. Second semi-final here. Oh, got the old Falcon. The player for Narembeen's been poleaxed with the ball off the ball. It's been kicked into his laugh. It's a heavy ball. It's gone straight into his suite, and he's a little bit concussed behind the player. The numbers here. That was Narembeen running with an open goal as Hopper takes a bounce and goes bang. Thank you very much. Jaden Hopper. Narembeen have kicked 2 goals in a minute and a half, and they wrestle the lead back 6-7-43 to 6-6-42. And well done then by Narembeen. And the player's still out of play there. He got the old-fashioned Falcon with the ball in. Kick off the ground then. It wasn't intentional, but big kick off the ground onto the ball of the Narembeen player. And he's in a bit of trouble there. But all of a sudden, they are up and about. like to see that player in trouble there. Hope he's all right. No intention there. Just the player picked the ball up and tried to kick the ball out of play. And unfortunately, collected that player, and he's still down there. And in a bit of trouble there. Keep an eye on him. The umpire's just going to see what we can do here. 11 minutes they were in front a minute ago with Southern Cross, and Narembeen had gone bang bang, and now Southern Cross are in front by 1 point, 6-7 to 6-6, and 11 minutes are gone in this second semi-final clash, this classic clash, grassroots greatness between these two Eastern District Footy League teams. Great camera work by Johnny Douglas there. And looking at the play, he's still out on his feet there. But he is up. He's bent up there. And getting to his feet now. And the player's going to pick him up here. And definitely got a blood nose then. Bit of claret come out of that snout. And local crowd giving him a bit of a clap there. As Dean Williams gets on to replace him, and also Strawn. I think it's Strawn he's going to replace him, comes off on that interchange bench. Right in front of the Narembeen bench, and to the left then is the Southern Cross bench. So Strawn comes off. Narembeen in front by 1 point. They've kicked 2 goals in about a minute and a half of footy in this last quarter. So Strawn doing her up work versus Kane Hughes. Down on the ground there is Nick Winters, number 33 there for Narembeen. He's played a very serviceable game in the midfield and up forward. Hughes wins with this contact road, this time by Strawn. Kicked the ball to centre half back, and good mark by Wilson. He's been solid as well, centre half back. Decides to kick the ball laterally. Well, City's playing all kinds of pressure. He's been absolutely poleaxed there. James Kennedy, he is tough as nails. He picked himself up. And I don't think nothing in tension there, so Kennedy's pleading for a free kick. The kick didn't come. Good courageous effort by both players, particularly Kennedy. So centre half back. Strawn and Hughes. Well done by Kennedy again. Tried to get a tackle on. Couldn't get it out. And Tory Day up. Good defensive tackle by him. Kennedy has been solid too, number 36 from Narembeen. He's been a very good defensive player for Narembeen Hawks. They have the footy now. Gain a lot of metres with the kick. Might be relayed free kick here. He's going to come back, I think, so relayed free kick. Brown's going to have the kick here. Took the game with ebbs and flows, hasn't it? Southern Cross were up and looking good. We're in front by 11 points about 3 or 4 minutes ago, and Narembeen put the turbo on. 1 goal to Clark and another goal to Hooper, and now they're out by 1 point. So Brown has it footy now. Hugs it to the left half forward flank, try to find Matt Cole. And the ball is pushed wide for another boundary line throw-in. 14.5 minutes are gone now in this last quarter. 5 points at 3/4 time. Southern Cross were out in front. They extended that lead to 11 points, but 2 quick goals by Narembeen, seeing them in front by 1 point. Handball got the 1-2. He's been sensational. Here's Nick Winters, who got thrown on the ground there. Handball's okay. Went back to Kit. Kit went way back. Socket off the ground then, and out of bounds on the full there. Bit ambitious there for Peter Kit, but he thought he couldn't pick it up, so I made him socket off the ground. So Jackson Carr will have the footy here for Southern Cross. Just over 15 minutes have gone in this last quarter. The second semi-final clash between Narembeen and Southern Cross. So Southern Cross kicked the ball defensively down the line. Ball's going to stop there in the play there. Handball by Winter. Over the top to Brown. Brown had the call from back. Well done then by Basher Mule. He went through traffic. His teammate under the pressure. And Peter Kitt and also Basher Mule both go over the boundary line. And the boundary umpire says you're out of play. So throw the ball in. And that he will do. Now throws a footy in. Over the contest, dragged out of the contest was Kane Hughes. He goes on his left and good if by Southern Cross. They have the footy now, they pull the trigger. This is better, they go down the line. Can it stand up? It does. Oh, tackle from behind, holding the footy. David Mortimer, a diving tackle. Just when Southern Cross were out and about, Mortimer came from nowhere, brought him down and holding the footy. So Narembeen go down the line again, and that's a very telling tackle in the context of this game here this afternoon as Jackson Carl runs over the boundary line. That's what the coach would love, those 1%ers, the run and the chase and the tackle. Very, very good effort by Narembeen, and the player there was David Mortimer. You'll like that one in the highlight reel later on this afternoon. I watched this game live thanks to Filming Footy and Dartfish. Through traffic, Mortimer gets it again. Kicks the ball to half-forward flank. The ball's turned sideways with the Spruce. We're chewing up valuable time here. Coming up to 17 minutes of this last quarter. The margin still 1 point. Narembeen Hawks up 6-7 to 6-6. Just needs something to give here. Still plenty of time. We've got about 8 minutes to go in this last quarter. Plenty of time to kick any goals on the score. Through traffic. Got to burst his way through. Oh, Mark, he dropped in the end. That was Jaden Hooper. He's already kicked 2. Goes on the floor there. Hooper tried to mark it again. Right on by Kale. He found Battle. Taya back on. Bit of traffic, bit of time. And there's that breeze. He's going to take that out of bounds on the full. And Ron Clark will bring the ball back into play. As a ball on the scoreboard just jumps over to retrieve the footy. Big shout out to the volunteers, the scoreboard attendants, the trainers, the linesmen, everyone to make this game of footy happen in the second semi-final of the Eastern District's clash between Narembeen and Southern Cross. So Narembeen have the footy. They kick the ball to centre half forward here. The Bruisers taking that sideways as well. Defensive pressure okay. Narembeen have the footy. They kick the ball in the centre half forward. Running hard on the contest, kicking the ball low. How's it going to bounce? There's Brown and throw it up with a tackle. And good defensive pressure on Dane Stephen. And another score on the score goes to Narembeen. They're up by 2 points, 6-8 to 6-6. Coming up to 18.5 minutes of this last quarter. Batter tries to take the game on himself. He kicks the ball in the left wing. Bring the ball in the contest there. Narembeen have the footy. Well done on Milani. The handball's good. They kick the ball to half-forward flank here. How's it going to run? Peter Kitt. Got defensive tackle then by Brody Roberts. Might have been pushing them back. The umpire said no, it wasn't. Already out of bounds. So 19 minutes have gone. Margin still 2 points. It's still anyone's game here in the second semi-final clash. Shallow throw-in by the boundary umpire. Effort by Hughes, the ruckman. Handball is better. This could be the seal of the deal, and it certainly is. Kick around the goal to Narembeen. I think he's missed. He has. He's hit the pine there. Thought it was an easy goal by Matt Cole. And a let-off there for Southern Cross. The margin back out to 3.69 to 6-6. So have the footy now. That's a let-off there. Southern Cross still have the footy. They go down that left defensive wing. Umpire says, give the ball to me. Geez, that's a let-off then. Matt Cole had a lot more time than he thought to kick that goal, but there's no Nat King Cole for Matty Cole. He kicked the point. Strawn wins the contest. Rode this time by Hughes. Hughes on the right. Trying to find his teammate. That was De La Buscar. He's overran it. Wilson's worn him like a glove. He goes one way, goes the other, hugs the ball to the boundary line. Ball's going to still in play. Tried to find Strawn. Got a fingertip tackle on it. Well done by Strawn. Well done by Narembeen. They pushed the ball forward. Made something out of nothing. Gained about 25 metres. Well done, big Strawny. Big Brandon Strawn just put himself between the contest. Laid a little defensive spoil on. Managed to get the ball out and Narembeen went forward, so 20 minutes have gone. Margin still 3 points. Still anyone's game. Strawn over the top, trying to find his teammate. That's Brown. He got tackled by Matt Beaton from behind. The umpire says, give the ball to me. Both Kit and Brown picked themselves off the turf for Narembeen. Strawn got contest, trying to find Brown. Cop one high then was the player there for Narembeen, and Peter Kit. Kit has a right smile. He has a footy. 21 metres and minutes have gone. He's inside 50. He reckons he can kick it from there. Take a good kick from there, Kitty. Good Kitty. Go bang, bang, or we just really just kick it in the hot spot. Peter Kit. Kick the ball in the hot spot here. He's going to lay up in the breeze. Numbers are everywhere with Southern Cross. One of those players is Basham. He kept the ball in play. They're running in numbers here, Basham, but maybe got tripped in by Jaden Hooper for Narembeen. The umpire said no, he didn't. It's a boundary line throw in here. Margin still 3 points, 21-33 gone in this last quarter. The winner, Everest, the loser, plays Ben Cupboard in the preliminary final next week. Well done by Kit. Draw the play over the top. Through Candy was Brown. Brown back to Kit. Kit used that left foot to the hot spot here. He marks. Great, courageous mark by Connor Spinks. Two Spinks brought out, both Heath and Connor. Connor's mark and got the old rib tickler for his trouble. And good thinking Connor Spinks. He's taken a bit of time here. Nothing like the old cauliflower punch across the midriff by Jackson Carl. Made him mean it, but Connor Spinks chewing up a bit of time now. He kicked one in the second quarter. He's going to take a lot of time now with the ball. He's still got it as Connor Spinks. Well done by Narembeen. Just chewed up about probably 45 seconds there. Intelligent play there by Connor Spinks. As I said, he kicked one in the second. This could be a very timely goal if he converts here, but very tricky in these conditions here at Narembeen Oval. Connor Spinks. Two players in the mark here. He runs in the contest. Oh, he's goaled it. The old local knowledge, and all players run over to him and give him the high five. And that is a dagger in the heart for Southern Cross. So Narembeen Hawks, they are now 7-9-51. Southern Cross is 6-6-42. It's been a 14-point turnaround in this last quarter to the home side of Narembeen. And they look the goods at the moment. 24 minutes of this last quarter. 2 goals to kick in the last quarter, probably 3 or 4 minutes to go, because obviously a player came off with a concussion, so he did chew up a bit of time here. Hughes versus Strawn. Strawn's second effort was sensational, trying to find his teammate. He caught one high, the umpire said no you didn't. Give the ball to me for another secondary ball up. Diving on the contest of Brody Roberts. That ruck this time, Hughes wins it decisively. Kicks the try to gain a bit of metres with the big fist on the footy. Picking himself off the turf there is Benny Gianardi there for Southern Cross. Contest well done, but then by Kane Hughes, who kicks the ball forward. Got the 1-2. Hit over the footy, good defensive tackle. And going nowhere. And it's nice, now it's a kick. Goes back to Connor Spinks. He's kicked 2. Spinks on the right. Chooses the ball down the line to Blaine Wilson, who's been solid centre half back here. Former player for South Fremantle, once on the list of West Coast. And good defensive tackle by Jackson Cale. Ball's going nowhere. And umpire says give the ball to me for another ball up. 25 minutes are gone now, not too long to go in this second semi-final clash between Narembeen and Southern Cross. The umpire says you're going to throw that ball in once again. So here we go here. Strawn, another throw in by the ground, but it is difficult conditions down here. You don't realise how strong the breeze is. You can tell by those trees, and trying to throw the ball into the breeze, a difficult task indeed. Strawn laid a good tackle on and diving on the footy and carried a little bit forward was Ben Gianardi. Now says another ball up to me. Now up to 26 minutes. The time is the enemy now for Southern Cross. Handball was good and beneath their feet. Hard to get a kick out of there in the kitchen. And Strawny gets a little pat on the back by Nick Winters, and he's probably my contender for the Archers, number 33 for the Narembeen. He's been solid all day. Nick Winters, the ground traffic was Larcombe. Still on the hands and knees, still trying to chisel the ball out. Well done by Narembeen. There's a play we mentioned, Winter. Sensational effort by him. He kicks the ball to centre half forward. I'm not on the play didn't have it surely for Southern Cross. The umpire was right on the ball there, so Dane Stephen has a footy. Centre half back here for Southern Cross. We trail by 9. Not too long to go now. Hugs the boundary line then. Good defensive pressure then by Narembeen. And ball, umpire says give the ball to me for another boundary line throw in. Well done, Bayak. Sells a bit of candy. Went right, went left. Found his teammate. Hugs the boundary line then. The ball's going to stay up in the breeze. Wilson once again. Coolcan Collective down back. Doesn't panic. Chips the ball to the middle of the corridor. Window had it and lost it. So does Spinks. But he throws the ball on the right. But he'll be caught on the far side of the ground. Standing on the contest was Gill. He's overran it. But the numbers there in Narembeen. They kick the ball down the right wing. There's that breeze. Very strong here. Jackson Cale back in the foot race. Handball over the top. He found his teammate. That was the player there was Sini. He goes back in a bit of trouble now. Good defensive pressure here by Narembeen. Back to Carter. Jackson Cale. Good effort by him. 27 and a half minutes have gone. Not too long to go in this second semi-final clash. 9 points to the advantage of the home side there in Narembeen. At the top, found his teammate, that was Jay Gill. Kicks the ball in the pocket, sock off the ground. It's pretty challenging then by Piscini. He can shot off the ground again, but the numbers once again are with Narembeen. There he is, a man at the moment, Nicky Winters. Here's the call from Mortimer on the far side. Mortimer got an eternity, so he lines up. He lines up and goes bang, another drag in the heart. He's all over the Red Rover. Narembeen will win this game of footy. Cast your eyes on the score assist by number 33, Nick Winters. He goes straight now, gets a drink of water. He's been instrumental in those forward thrusts, Nick Winters. Well done, another goal then to Narembeen, David Mortimer. They have kicked 4 goals in this last quarter, 4 goals, 3. And Southern Cross have only kicked 1 goal. At one stage, Southern Cross were up by 11 points. Narembeen says, we're going to just whack on the turbo, and they've kicked 4 very quick goals, and they will win the second semi-final. They will go straight into the grand final, and they'll earn a week's rest. They're going back to back too, Narembeen. Hughes wins this one again. Good duel between him and Strawn. Winter was good through traffic. Strawn laid a tackle on. Another tackle on again. And umpire's seen something here. Might be the sling tackle. It's got to come back here. And it's got to go back here to Jack Cox, Southern Cross. So Cox decided to play and draw the play over the top. It's good effort then to Roberts. Roberts goes again and holding up. Actually going down to the half-forward front now is Jackson Cale. You know his time's the enemy here. He's usually a thumping kick is Jackson Cale. Can Cale bring this back? What's going on here? It's going to go back behind the mark. Jackson Cale, as I said, usually a thumping kick is Jackson Cale, the boy from East Perth, then played Mount Lily Amateurs. Jackson Cale, there he is. Goal umpire does not move, and Jackson Cale gets a consolation goal there for Southern Cross, but they've kicked number 7, 7-6-48 to 8-10-57. Still a fairly comfortable lead to Narembeen Hawks as the quarter goes to 30 minutes and 21 seconds. A bit long because he did have a player come off with concussion. So 9 points is the advantage. And they kick 2 goals. Can be done, but could be a difficult task for Southern Cross. Middle of the ground, well done by Strawn. Rode his own footy. That top's been good. Heard the call from the far side of the ground. Tripping over his own feet there was Toby Hilda. Now they go forward again. And Soren's gone. All over Red Rover. Narembeen have won this game of footy by 9 points. And a fantastic last quarter of footy here. Major goal scores first of all to Narembeen. 2 goals each to Connor Spinks, to Jaden Hooper. And single goal scorers to Spinks, to Mortimer, to Clark and to Winters. And goal scorers for Southern Cross, Yarran kick 2. Single goal scorers to Williams, to Bayok, to Kale, to Giardi and to Barsha Mule. Just repeating the quarter scores 1-5-3. Southern Cross were up by 4 points at quarter time. They were down by 1 point at half time, 3-6 to 3-5. Narembeen were in front, but they're in front 3/4 time, 5-6 to 4-7 by 5 points. At one stage they were in front by 11 points, but Narembeen were far too good in the last quarter. My best on ground with the Archie goes to Nick Winters, number 33 for Narembeen. He was sensational. So Narembeen, they go straight through to the grand final. Southern Cross, they will play Burracoppin in the preliminary final next Sunday. I hope you join this coverage of this classic clash of the second semi-final between Narembeen and Southern Cross. Narembeen too good, win by 9 points. My name's Cam Robbins signing off here for Classic Clashes.